Sometimes you want to enable airplay mode, sometimes you want to enable DND, do not disturb, or sometimes you want to disable mobile data. When you disable mobile data, aka cellular data, then you can still make and receive phone calls, but when you want to use the internet, you need an active Wi-Fi connection. So when you disable mobile data, you're essentially transforming your device into a dumb phone. With airplay mode, there's no connection to the internet, there's no connection to the network, so you can't call anyone, no one can call you, and you can't access the internet, you can't use your apps. You can enable Wi-Fi and Bluetooth while airplay mode is enabled. So when Wi-Fi is enabled, then yes, you have connection to the internet, but no one can call you and you can't call anyone. With do not disturb, you are not going to be disturbed while your phone is locked. Although there's an option in DND that enables the option to not be disturbed while you use your phone. So when you set it to always, DND, you go to settings and then you set it to always, then while you use your phone, you're not going to be disturbed by any incoming calls and you're not going to be disturbed by any notifications because they go straight to the notification center. Although when you use your phone, there's still access to the internet. So do not disturb is a perfect feature for when you want to take on a different activity that is not related to your phone at all. For example, you're going to sleep, then you can even schedule do not disturb. Do not disturb is a smart feature because although all incoming calls are silenced, you're not going to be disturbed by those calls. You can set up a favorites list of people, your nearest and dearest, so once they call you, those calls will go through. And also when someone calls you twice within 3 minutes, that call will go through. So do not disturb is a great feature for when you really want to focus on a particular activity and you're not using your phone and you do not want to be disturbed. Mobile data, when you disable mobile data, you can test yourself. Are you patient enough to wait for that Wi-Fi connection in order to access the internet? And when there is no Wi-Fi connection, are you patient enough? Or are you simply going to enable mobile data so you have to access your apps? It's a good test. Are you patient if there's no Wi-Fi connection? Are you okay by not using the internet at that moment when there's no Wi-Fi connection? And with the airplay mode, if you do want to use your phone, like you want to read or listen to music, like we do when we are in the plane, and you do not want to be disturbed at all, then yes, you can enable airplane mode so no one can call you, you can't call anyone, and you cannot access the internet. Or if you do not want to be disturbed by people who will call you, then you can simply enable Wi-Fi so you at least have access to the internet, but then no one can call you, only through WhatsApp, through any apps that use the internet.